It's already episode 11. It's already almost towards the end of the year. We're already at the end of November, meaning that tomorrow, November 30th, is a lunar eclipse full moon in Gemini. Now, what does that mean? It means that it's not just another astrology or horoscope. It means that there's so much transitioning taking place that it's about time that we awaken to our own obliviousness, meaning that we tried so hard to strive for the light, but now we got to flip the coin and realize that the darkness is what leads us to that light. And that is the whole point of this new full moon in Gemini. It's all about letting go what no longer serves. And well, that starts from diving into your own darkness and realizing that everything that doesn't serve you comes from a foundation that is within the darkness. And we gotta face those fears, we gotta face those worries, and well, we just gotta let them go because they are not going to serve us, where God is trying to lead us. Up, you beautiful beings, it is episode 11. I know I was supposed to post this last week, but I end up going on vacation with my own twin flame. If you're on the twin flame journey, you know how it is. You know, we got to let go of the material world so we can do that inner healing work, especially if God has put a divine counterpart into your life, which is an absolute blessing. But if you're not on the twin flame journey, well, no matter what, you're still loved because you are rising, ascending, and helping the collective do the same. But it's episode 11, so if you've been on this journey with me so far, you are so dearly loved by me. But if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Brittany Fontanez, and what I do on this channel is that I assist people in awakening to their power so they can find their infinite love within. On this channel, I speak about spirituality, self-development, deep shit, real shit, all that cosmic wisdom just to simplify your spiritual journey. And mostly it's just shaman work that I do, meaning that I help you how to go into your darkness in order to save yourself, to lead yourself back into the light. That is the whole point of this channel. Realizing that you're not alone. This whole awakening process, this whole spiritual journey is all about remembering who the fuck you are. And I know there's a lot of cursing on this, but hey, we're just being real because, well, let's just be real because there's not enough truth going on up in this world. But if you enjoy content just like this, hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification button after you subscribe so you would not miss any videos. And lastly, follow me on Instagram as I post daily for your betterment and upliftment so you can walk on your spiritual journey with more enlightenment and unconditional love for who you are. But Awaken Ones, it's episode freaking 11. I'm just excited because the whole reason of why I started this Embracing the Ascension series, let's just be real, I don't know why I started it. I am obedient to spirit, so I'm just led to do what feels right to my heart. And to be honest, this feels right. Like I said in the beginning, I'm starting to tap into my shaman abilities, meaning that a shaman is a person that could go within to the darkness and make it conscious to the point that they save themselves in their own darkness, become their own light, and they could be the light at the end of the tunnel for any other person in their own darkness. That is what a shaman is all about. It's pretty much someone who can use magic in every element, in every source of light and darkness. That's a beautiful thing. And that is what I'm here to share, which is all about emotional intelligence. My whole channel is all about emotional intelligence. And that's why I'm really excited that this series is all about, it's more about the emotional aspect of the journey rather than most spiritual teachers talk about manifestation or trying to be powerful or just trying to gain more in life. This is all about being the more. So you can be magnetic and realizing that you don't need any more outside of you, because you are the miracle. You are the gift. You are the magic. That's the beautiful thing, and that's what I love to teach. But enough about that, you guys. I'm going to actually do a special today. I'm going to do a tarot card reading for you guys at the end of the video, just so I could give confirmation of everyone's journey while this full moon is going to take place tomorrow. And that is what we're going to get into, is that this whole full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini is going to be a very, very powerful one. Because, well, if you don't know the sign Gemini, the sign itself is just two individuals as one. And pretty much the whole concept, the zodiac of the Gemini, is pretty much just facing the aspect of you versus you. It's your light self and your dark self. Pretty much your higher self and your lower self, you would like to say. The balance of who you are, the wholeness of who you are. That's pretty much what a Gemini is that you can't deny every aspect of yourself, because a Gemini is just always facing itself. Now, this full moon, it's literally all about letting go of what doesn't serve you. Now, in the beginning of this video, I explained that now is the time to stop denying that dark aspect of yourself. You know, there's a lot of spiritual teachers, a lot of false prophets, not even just online or through social media. I'm talking about even in churches. I'm talking about like people who believe in religion, people who are always about, it's all about God, it's all about love, it's all about peace. Let's be honest with you. If you're on the spiritual journey, you understand that spirituality is about someone who already has been to hell. Meaning that they know that they have an inner beast with them. They know they could be their own enemy. They know that there are dark aspects of their spirit, of their soul, that has been through past lives that have done wrong, that are well aware that there's no such thing as just light. And don't get me wrong, you know, don't stop striving for positivity. I'm not telling you to stop your procedures that assist in uplifting your spirit to be on a high vibration. What I want to explain is that you can't try to convince yourself that, oh, I'm a light being. Oh, I'm so powerful. Oh, I'm only talking about the good of life, the positivity, the manifesting, you know, seeking the goodness only, and not realizing what we need to learn in those moments to create those good days. And that's what I want to emphasize, is that you got to understand is that we learn mostly from our darkest moments. We don't learn just from our good days. When we can have enough self-awareness and realizing, you know, there's evil in this world. There's evil even in our spirits. When we think of negative thoughts, that's a sin. I believe that sins are low vibrational thoughts and feelings. You know, when we judge, when we think violently, when we speak wrong, you know, those are evil things. Or even when, you know, if you love animals and you see animals being tortured and abused, you know, when you see ungrateful people, when you hear a lot of people complain, knowing that there's so much more goodness in this world, you know, those are things that are going to irk your soul. So you can't try to play yourself, because that's what you're doing. Try to play yourself into thinking that, oh, I'm only of the light, I'm only of goodness, I don't believe in hate. But yet you have evilness in this world that is going to trigger that inner beast within you that wants to actually create a solution. We need to let go of how much we deny the feminine aspect of having compassion. We need to let go of denying the darkness within ourselves. Because realize this, we need it. Don't get me wrong. You know, the darkness is the feminine energy. The feminine energy is the womb. The womb is pretty dark. Don't get me wrong, because it's the beginning of life. And everything that has to grow grows in the darkness. So think about it. If all the evil that is, think of it as like a plant, and all the evil that's in this world, it came from a root that is not seen. We have to go within that darkness to see what we do not see in order to change what we want to change. Because don't get me wrong, walking on this spiritual journey is living Christ's life. A Christ life is not about being like Jesus. It's about understanding the love that Jesus cultivated, that is a divine being living this human temporary experience. That is our aim. Our aim is to be and remember that love that we came from. And that is the Christ life. And that's what we are all transitioning to, is the rise of our true selves, and realizing that, you know, there's a story my mentor told me today about how Peter in the Bible, which is Jesus's brother, betrayed him. And Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary had to watch, you know, the love of their life and their child be killed. But they accepted it because they knew it was of higher purpose. What I'm trying to explain is that no matter all the goodness in this world, no matter all the light in this world, we need the opposite to create a balance. We need absolutely every dark moment, every unsettling, uncomfortable feeling in order for us to elevate and alchemize our own lives. If we stray from what we know doesn't serve our well-being, then we're going to continuously die. And this earth is going to die the way that it is. And yet we're going to do a disservice to our own creator by not caring enough about healing, about letting go, about being who you're meant to be. Now, if you're going to do anything about this new full moon, start going within yourself. Start realizing the weeds that don't serve you anymore. As in, how you talk to yourself. Have you forgiven people that don't know better? Have you started to love yourself more unconditionally and making yourself a priority rather than letting your power go because everyone guilt trips you into thinking that you need to serve them, not yourself? Just being real. Let's take this opportunity in this full moon to dive deep within our souls and realize what doesn't serve me anymore that I want to let go of. What is that trauma? What is that pain? What is that worry? But here's the thing. In order to understand anyone, in order to understand yourself, you got to have compassion. And sometimes that does mean not lowering your standards, but lowering your own vibration to kind of understand a different perspective, that very perspective. And it's gonna make you forget yourself, but that's when you gotta rise back up and realize, you know, you got both resources of light and darkness, not just one thing. Let this full moon help you create a new foundation, a new balance within yourself, and so you can plant new roots and new foundations for you to follow that are going to serve your life. That's going to come into 2021. And that is the whole aim, not to just create a better life. Our whole aim is to create a surge of better energy within this world. And that is what we need to do, is that in order to create a new magnetic field of energy that's going to serve our lives, we have to heal and we have to let go of all those habits, all those thought patterns, of all those emotional attachments in order to create a new perspective to live by. But let's get into this reading. I'm going to do a 3-pull card. And just know, you guys, have compassion for yourself. Whatever you believe in, talk to God or divine or your spirit guides or archangels. Give yourself this time on this full moon to really conversate to a higher power of what you feel you need to let go of that is not serving your life. Because right now it is a pivotal moment that we just love ourselves, because that's the only way we're going to save this entire earth, this entire planet. But what does the collective need to know for this new full moon in Gemini? With my tiny hands, bear with me. Oh, I like this. Soul writing. Pretty much what my guides are telling me is that it's time to rewrite, like we were just saying, rewrite a new story of what your soul really wants to express of itself. That is where we're at, you guys. Your soul is ready to fully express its divinity. Now it's time to create space and rewrite a new story. A second one. Ask your soul, you guys. Ask your soul. You know, a lot of us are seeking a lot of confirmation and guidance because we're doubting our path right now because of all the shadows that are uprising in order for us to clear them. You know, if you're seeking more of a clear pathway on your journey, ask your soul, you guys. Don't ever underestimate the resources divine has put within you, which is your intuition, which is your insight, which is your third eye, in order to assist you on a journey. Ask your soul. All the answers are within you. Just know that. My favorite, last but not least, you guys, we were just talking about balance. That is, nothing has gone wrong, you guys. Don't get me wrong. 2020 has been crazy. 2020, a lot of lives have been lost, not just through COVID-19, but through suicide, through people not being able to cope with life, you know? It seems like a lot of things are pummeling, and they are, because new foundations are being created. But you guys understand, nothing has gone wrong. This earth may be dying, but it's not dying to a point of apocalypse. It's dying to the point that something new is taking place. A new foundation, a new balance of masculine and feminine energy. It's all coming together, you guys. It's all working divine timing and in our favors. So just know, nothing has gone wrong. Rewrite a new story. Make a new plan. Ask your soul what really serves you and what doesn't serve you. And just know that nothing has gone wrong. Everything is going just right. Great reading. But other than that, you guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you feel like it assisted you, please share this video. I am doing this whole series because it's not about the follows, it's not about the descriptions, it's all about helping the masses wake up so we can save ourselves in order to save this earth. But until then, you guys, with nothing but love, like this video, subscribe to this channel, hit that notification button so you won't miss any videos. And lastly, follow me on Instagram as I post real shit, deep shit just to inspire you and uplift you every single day. But until then, you guys, I'll see you on the next one. With bliss and love, I adore all of you. Namaste.